Are you or your team struggling to figure out the base strategies for the maps in Gears 5 esports? Well, let me help break these maps base strategies down for you so we can figure out what works best for the pro teams. Stay tuned to Map Meta. Alright, so now we have the overhead view of Asylum, and I'm going to be using my handy tool Epic Pen to be able to draw on the map for you guys. So the first thing that we need to do is draw in the spawns, and we're going to do that over here on the east wing spawn. We're going to draw on the front spawn, second and third spawns, even though I did them backwards, and then fourth and fifth spawns. Now keep in mind that your fourth and fifth spawns are the ones who have utility, aka the stun or smoke grenades, unless given to the front three spawns. The front spawn is going to be going into this middle area where it says pavilion, and their job is to hop over into this area that is typically where frag grenades spawn. If you are familiar with King of the Hill, it's going to be called that middle area, mid pocket. There's a lot of call outs for it, but that's really the objective here. Your second spawn is going to be running over here to the B side where the train tracks are and trying to cut into that mid area to help the person who was hopping in from the middle. Now, your third spawn is actually going to be capping your home hill, and the reason for this is we don't want somebody who has utility, aka one of the stun grenades, sitting over here on the home hill and not able to use them in the fight. Your fourth spawn is going to be coming over here to the track side. They're going to be the one helping that second spawn get into that middle area. They also have the option of playing out wide and playing aggressive on the people for the other team on the B side of the map. Now your fifth spawn is going to be coming into mid and going to be backing up your front spawn and using that utility that he or she brings in order to help secure that middle area, because that middle area is our objective. That gives us the easy control to switch to either side of the map, whether we want to go back to our home and defend an OE, if we want to go to their home and OE ourselves, or if we just want to secure the B hill. Now switching over to second half, as you can see, we're going to have to draw on the spawns again really quick. So we've got our front spawn, our second and third spawns, again I'm doing it backwards, I apologize, and our fourth and fifth spawns. So on this half, our first spawn is going to be either going into the middle pavilion area again or going up to the E-hill fight. So I'm going to kind of branch off this line to give you guys an idea of what that actually looks like. It all depends on what your team chooses to play for. The reason you play for the middle pavilion area is because that has an angle that can shoot people trying to capture the hill up top where it says E. Your second spawn is going to be going up top and backing up that fight, or being the first person there, depending on your strategy. Now, your third spawn, similar to first half, is going to be capping your home hill. Again, we don't want that utility of fourth and fifth spawns standing on the home hill and not being able to be utilized. So we're going to let third spawn capture that home hill. Your fourth spawn is going to be coming up top and bringing their stun or smoke grenade up there to help win that fight for your team. Again, that's where the neutral hill is. And your fifth spawn is going to be either backing up the person in middle or coming up top as well. So essentially, you're either going to have a 3-1-1 with 3 people at E, 1 person middle, and 1 person on your home, or you're going to have some sort of a 4-1 and a 0 in the mid, though it is important to keep an eye on your middle lane at all times. Now, these question marks represent the potential of weapon placements. Again, we got to remember it's second half now, so more than likely there's going to be weapon placements on these side spots, and often they are grenades, either ensigns or shock grenades or just extra stun grenades. So I'm actually going to erase the line of our second spawn, because over here on the F hill, we wouldn't want our person capturing the home hill to have these grenades and then not be able to bring them to the fight. So you're going to want maybe your second spawn coming over here and picking up these grenades. It will make them a little bit late to the fight, but it will bring a lot of extra utility over to this fight, rather than waiting for your home hill player to capture the hill and then bring the nades over and try to coordinate that rotation in the middle of a fight. The spawn near the top side is going to be picked up by one of your second or first spawns, depending on how you want to run this strategy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button. Let me know in the comments down below which map you want to see next, and as always, subscribe to the channel for more map meta and other content coming soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.